Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is all about racing. In this episode, we're going to reach deep into my collection of NASCAR cars. This one being a 2000 Ford Taurus, the number 6 chain from Roush Racing, driven by Kevin LePage. Now, Kevin LePage, who most of you have probably never heard of and probably never will. In fact, when I looked him up in Wikipedia, I was surprised to find him in there. But he ran 201 races over 12 careers in the Winston Cup Series. For Jack Racing, this family click car from 2000. He had 0 ones, 9 top 10s, and 1 pole, and his best finish was 25th in 1999. He also ran concomitantly in the Xfinity Series with 350 races over 21 years. He was more successful there with 2 wins, 51 top 10s, and 4 poles, although his best finish was 8th in 1996. His last race was in 2014. And folks, I don't know if you remember, NASCAR back in those days, they would have a field of 43, and sometimes they would have 45, 46 cars that would attempt to qualify, and 4 of them would not be able to race if they didn't qualify well. And if they did, about 10 of them would do what they would call starting and parking. And essentially what they would do, because they were underfunded and were just, frankly, lucky to qualify, is they start the race, run 2 laps, then park it and quit. Kevin LePage had a long history of doing that, largely because of lack of sponsorship and success that he had in the career. He's not the only one, guys, but that back in 2000, that was the way these things were done. These cars are metal; they are die-cast. They're beautifully done by Team Caliper. They come in these massive boxes, and believe it or not, guys, these boxes, and there's my hand, they're big boxes, but they're not the biggest I've got in my collection, but they're huge. These particular cars, the Team Caliper cars, were some of the best that were made at the time. The detailing is phenomenal. I mean, you just take a look at it. Now, granted, all the graphics on this thing are printed on there. There's no decaling like we have on the 143 scale cars. However, the interior detail and the detailing on the underbody are phenomenal. The little tiny hood clamps that you see here, those are replaceable. They actually come with about 6 of them in case they should fall off for one reason or another. And they also come with a spare side window so you can take it off, which you can easily do, and view the interior of the car. Now, this is what the car looks like from the passenger side, and I have removed the window. And if you look in there, you can see the stick shift, and I'm gonna turn around. You can see the dash detail. I mean, very, very nicely done. One thing you will notice, and if you look really, really closely, I'm going to try to zoom in here. You'll see the Family Click logo there on the very, very far side of the dash. I would assume that was for the television camera. Yeah, Kevin LePage had a television camera in his car. Go figure that. This must have been one of those races where he didn't start and park. But very, very nicely done. Beautiful detail work. The finish of this, the purple on it is just stunning. I know that's why I bought it. I have a soft spot for purple, and the metal flake finish along with all the confetti was just really, 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 really cool. If you look at the back of it, you've got phenomenal interior detail. You can see Roush there on the rear housing. Let me open the trunk. Very, very nicely done. Fuel cell. There's a look at the back of the car. Now, I've had to prop this up so that you can see into the hood here. And, again, details are phenomenal. You've got belts. You've got hoses. You have the carburetor. You've got the cover for the air filter. The radiator, just really, really nicely done. Tethers attached so the hood would not go. And you can see the inside of the hood. This one happens to be plain. Nothing there. Okay. Big nothing burger. You see Roush Racing on the front. The grill work. Very, very nicely done. And guys, on the bottom, you see just exceptional detail. This is what really separates these cars made back in 2000. And I hate saying this, from the crap that you get today, is the attention to detail. I am a detail guy. I like good work. I appreciate it. You spend a lot of money for these cars, and you get it. And it's just phenomenal. This one was a limited edition car, as all of these are. And that part of the owner series. This was number 930, and they probably made, I'm guessing about 2,300 of these, somewhere in that. And guys, there's a look at the interior of the box that you get there. See, the car would sit right where you have there. Got the owner's series certificate. They made 2,340. Yeah, I figured that. And over here, you see that that's the extra window and some of the other parts. You've got a Team Caliper, like a little metal badge there. And beautifully detailed, showing you if you take this car apart, what you would recognize in the car. Very, very coolly done. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this NASCAR video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you next time.